right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, professionals, entrepreneurs out there. Good evening. Today is another episode of the Corporate Life Show with McAden. I'm excited. I'm so excited, so delighted to be here with us on the show tonight. And guess what? Tonight's session is going to be an interesting one. I mean, more powerful session, more educative discussion here at the Corporate Life Show with McAden. And I am Adeni Makati as usual. I'm your host for tonight's conversation. And tonight we'll be dealing with a serious conversation because of the trend of things out there. So we have decided actually, and that decision was taken some weeks back to have this conversation with us on the show, but then it's coming live. It's going to play live here tonight on the show. Uh, and our guest is here with us. And if you're joining us live right now from any of the platform, whether on Facebook, whether on LinkedIn or on YouTube, uh, get to click on the follow button on each of those platforms, wherever you're joining us from right now. This is the Corporate Life Show with McAden. And just a quick reminder that this show takes place every Friday evening at the house, 7 o'clock. So tonight is going to be an interesting conversation as we dive into the topic of understanding digital tools for business and career growth. Business and career growth. That has been our major focus. I mean, your business growth, your career growth has been the major focus of what? Of our conversation or at the Corporate Life Show with McAden. And every time we come, we look at different angles at which we feel like your growth is very important in this area. So we bring our conversation, we raise topics for conversation in that area so that you can learn and become better. And you becoming better is our delight at the Corporate Life Show. And this show takes place every Friday, like I earlier mentioned. And tonight, the wonderful thing about tonight is that we have someone special in the house. We'll be discussing this topic with us, and she will be educating us on the show tonight. And I'm sure most of us are excited. We are delighted to have her on the show tonight. And she's no other person than someone. Okay, let me introduce her with the video of herself, and so that we can get to know her proper. We can get to know her proper as we commence the conversation for tonight. It's going to be an interesting one. So please do stay with me. Stay with me. Don't go nowhere because tonight it is going to be a powerful session. And remember, this is the Corporate Life Show with McAden. There is no exception for what we can discuss as far as you matter, as far as that business of yours matter, as far as that career also matter. So we will discuss any topic as it relates to you out there. So please, if you have any suggestion for us, we are open to receive your suggestions, and we'll be glad to tweet your suggestion. I think we're having technical issues playing that video that introduces her properly, but then please join me and welcome Goodness Chinwendu into the studio as we commence the conversation tonight. How are you doing today? Goodness, how are you doing?
I'm I'm fine, thank you. Good evening.
How's been the weather over there at your side? How's been the weather?
Yeah, it was okay today. At least no rain. It was
No,
okay.
no rain, no
No
rain.
rain
But
and no sun. It was just like okay.
all right, thank you very much. There was no rain today. So far so good till this hour. But then there will be a rain in the studio. And guess what is raining in the studio? Knowledge sharing in the studio tonight. That's what we're gonna rain on our audience. Please, if you're joining us out there on LinkedIn, drop a comment in the comment section. That is how we can get to know you, how we can get to relate with you properly, and we can also bring you up on the screen, or on, I mean, your comments on the screen, so that others can see that you're actually live with us, enjoying the conversation, and learning from what we'll be discussing tonight. So, without wasting much of our time, we'll be going straight to the conversation immediately, and immediately after this short break. And when we return, we'll commence the conversation. Thank you very much. Stay tuned and invite your friends. All right. Yes, it's a beautiful Friday evening here at the Corporate Life Studio with McAden. It is an all right. So sorry. Yes, it's a beautiful Friday evening, and this is the live session, of course. It's a beautiful Friday evening here at the Corporate Life Studio, and tonight we'll be dealing with the topic, of course, understanding digital tools for what? For business and career growth. And with me in the studio, goodness, we'll be dealing with the conversation. And if you have questions, please drop your questions, and feel free at any point in time to raise your opinion on the chat box. And very soon, before the end of this month, we'll be setting up the platform for us to be able to call into the show live. Yes, live. This is happening nowhere else but Corporate Live Show. And join us in the conversation live, where you can put your voice to the conversation and add your opinion to whatever we're discussing. And tonight, goodness, will be discussing with us on understanding digital tools for career, for business and career growth. And goodness, how do you feel about the topic we're considering
Mhm.
tonight?
I'm so excited because we live in a digital era, and it's very important that we understand the importance of digital tools. Some persons ask whether AI would take their job, because AI is also part of digital tool. So we actually need to understand the importance. It's not that AI or other digital tools will take our jobs, no, but they are going to make things better, more productive for us, and efficient, like to make things easier for us. So I'm excited about this topic.
All right. It's already getting interesting. Just introducing us to the conversation, and we want to go. Go straight to the conversation. Remember, the topic of our conversation tonight is understanding the importance of digital tools for business and career growth. Career growth. And please do join us in the conversation. Drop your comments, drop your opinion. And if you are joining us already, invite your friends to this conversation. Remember, we're live currently right now on Facebook, on YouTube, and of course, the professional platform, LinkedIn. Please drop that comment there. Let's get to hear from you what you think about the conversation tonight. And of course, we are live right now, and we'll be starting the show with the first question to you, of course. Uh, Goodness. So, question one says, "What are digital tools, and how could you identify the ones that relate to your business, to your industry? That is, a professional or a business person."
Okay, so let me go with an example. Let's say, as I am a copywriter or a search engine optimization person, and I have recorded courses, like courses in copywriting that I put up there, maybe on Seller or somewhere else. And these courses, people buy them. I'm not there to train them in person. So when people buy that, we will say it's a digital product. So digital tools are those tools that you use that you can't see them, like it's not something physical. Like the course I use as an example, it's not physical. You are not seeing any person physically, but you are learning, you are gaining from it. So a digital tool, they are those tools that you use it enhances your business or your career. An example is, let me use Canva as an example, or CapCut. Canva is a digital tool. Like, even if you don't know how to design, you can use it to enhance something in your business or where you are working. You don't really need to go and hire a graphic designer to design for you with the aid of Canva. Let me also use an example again, ChatGPT. With the aid of ChatGPT, you can be able to do a lot of things. You can be able to send an email. You can be able to generate images for your business. You can be able to write content for your social media platform, website, or wherever. So those things are digital tools. Those things that will help to hasten or make your work, your business, your career more better. Those things are digital tools. And for you to be able to identify the one that relates to your industry, you can do research. You can ask people that are already in the same niche with you. Like my own now, search engine optimization, we have tools like Ahrefs, SEMrush, we have Grammarly. When it comes to writing, you use it to check for errors, grammatical errors, do formatting and things like that. Maybe people in data analytics niche, we have Microsoft Excel, we have Microsoft Power BI, and a lot of them. We have Python, SQL. So all those things are digital tools.
Mm, thank you very much. Thank you. I love the aspect. I mean, the way you came in with an with a short story to let us have an idea of how these tools are relative to everyone's daily business. So thank you very much, Miss Goodness. I mean, good news. Sorry, pardon me. I think I've been missing your name, and I think
Good news.
I want to change your name to Goodness, and then have good news alongside with it. So, pardon me for that. I've been missing today, of course, discussing the topic, and she has already told us how we can identify those digital tools that may relate to our industry or profession. Follow the instructions so that we can be guided and as to what avoid waste of time, effort, and resources. So thank you very much. The conversation continue here at the Corporate Live Studio, and we're going straight to question two. Question two says, how do digital tools impact business productivity and efficiency, and what benefits do they offer for career growth? Because we balance business growth and career growth. So that's question two. Thank you very much.
Sorry, the question is not showing here. Can you display the question? Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, question.
Hello?
Hello, are you there? Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you now. Yes.
Question two. Let me read that to you again. How do digital tools impact business productivity and efficiency, and what benefits do they have to offer for career growth?
Okay. Yeah. Digital tools impact business productivity and efficiency. Like I was giving an example. Okay, let me come up with another example. We have someone may decide today you want to reach to your target audience. You may want to have an email list. So you do email newsletter where you do cold emailing. So you can use automation to send out emails. Like, it's not every day you send emails to people, you automate them. So those
Mm.
tools there you can use to automate your email, it is a digital tool. And you use this to enhance your productivity and be more efficient at work. So when you're automating your mails, that okay, today or two times in a week or three times in a week, I want you to send so thing to this group of people. You know, the way it is being done, you group your people section by section. When people that are email marketers, they understand it very well. So that is a digital tool, and it's helping you to work better. So that time you will use to go and start sending out that mail, you will use it to do something else. So it has
Mhm.
been productive for you, and it's making it to be more efficient. Then let's come to the angle of social media marketing. As a social media marketer, there are tools you can use to schedule your content, even on LinkedIn, on YouTube. They have those tools inside. So you can schedule your content instead of, okay, you usually post your content. For example, I post my content every 6:30 a.m. or later 7 a.m. That's when I post my content. So instead of struggling to be posting my content, upload my content, put images and the rest, I will do those things maybe a week before or a night before. So I will have time to engage with my audience. Because when it comes to social media marketing, you need to engage. That is what will help your post to do very well. So instead of being busy creating my content and doing all those things, they too will automatically push out my content when it's time. So it's helping me to be more productive and more efficient. So
All
when
right.
it comes to career,
Okay, go ahead, please. Go
okay,
ahead,
so
please.
like
I was
people
going to
that
ask.
are doing 9 to 5, thank you. So for people that are doing 9 to 5 job, so it will help them in their career growth, because your boss will see that you are actually doing your work very well. You are productive. So they don't need to think about, oh, is this person actually doing this job that I'm paying him for? Or let me bring in somebody else, let me sack him, or things like that. No. So you will be able to be productive both as a business owner or a 9 to 5 person. So digital tools will actually help you to do that, either in creating your content, either in pushing it out there, running adverts, a lot of things we can do with digital tools. Are you still there?
Thank you very much for that response. Thank you. We are already we've already started learning and more information as regards the conversation. We will forward itself as we continue to ask questions. But then, on the audience point of view, please drop your comment. Whatever you feel that you want to share with us, please do share with us in the comment section. That is where we can see whatever you want to, or however you want to interact with us with your opinion or suggestions based on the questions that have been tweeted here on the show tonight. Remember, this show is taking place and is organized and hosted by the Corporate Life Show with McAden. And today, in the studio with me is Good News, and she has been dealing with the questions we have for her on the matter or topic of the conversation tonight. And we're so happy that we're doing this, and it's going to be a long lasting information and knowledge sharing on this platform tonight. And please don't miss any part. And in the future, if you're watching this session, please drop a comment, like and follow the page, the Corporate Life Show with Mark Aiden, on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Instagram. And we will always get back to you with fantastic information as to how you can become better and in your business and in your career path. So thank you very much. We're moving straight to the next question quickly. We're moving to question three for the conversation tonight. Question three for the conversation tonight says that, excuse me. So question three for our conversation tonight says, what role do digital tools play in enhancing business decision making? And how can this support career advancement?
Okay, so digital tools will actually help you in making your decisions. I gave an example using Power BI or Microsoft Excel. So you use them to make informed decision. As a business owner, a founder, or someone who is working as a data analyst, or let me just go by, you are a business owner, you will want to analyze your data to know where you are doing better, what can I do to improve my business? So you digital tools will help you to make informed decisions. So let's go from the angle of Google. I am blogging and I want to know how people are seeing my content out there. I can use Google Analytics to analyze, because Google Analytics is a digital tool, to see the impression I'm getting, the people that are seeing my blog, my content, which country are they from, the gender,
Mhm.
the age. So when I see all those things, I will know that I'm actually reaching the right audience, or I'm not getting to the right audience. So when you find out those things, you'll be able to make your improvement. Then when it comes to social media, let's say YouTube or LinkedIn, you can also use YouTube Analytics or Google Analytics to know how your post is doing, whether you are going to make changes, whether you are going to do better. There's also what we call content gap. That you can see that content gap on TikTok. It's also on SEMrush. That's a tool for search engine optimization. You can use it to know this is what your competitors are doing, this is what people are searching for, and nobody is actually writing content about this. So that's content gap. So you use it to create content because people are searching for it, but there are no answers out there, there are no content out there. You create content on that. So digital tool will help you to enhance your business and make the right decision. And
Mm.
even someone who is a career person, when you learn all these tools, like hiring managers will come for you because you know
Mm.
them. You can be able to advise them on what to do to improve their business. And
Mm.
when you're pushing yourself out there, maybe on social media platforms, they are seeing you that you are doing this, you can be able to do this, they will come for you. So digital tools,
Mm.
they actually help us in making decisions. We also have another tool like Metricool. This metric will help you to see what your competitors are doing. Let's say I have someone, I know a business, this business is my competitor. So when I sign into that metric, I put in my business name, put the person's business name, it will be able to analyze what that person is doing, the person's content that is doing well, the person's content that people are reacting to. So you can be able to do something like that. So digital tools do a lot. They do a
Wow.
lot in helping us in our business to make like right decisions that will grow our business or our career.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. In the course of preparing for this session tonight, I came across an information about an AI that helps you develop a business plan. A business plan, and you can imagine what power has been given to you to just go ahead and keep making money with less effort and stress put into the work. And that is a powerful a tool for business development. I think I also came across a tool, an AI that helps you to create your CV to match a particular job role based on the what the organization request. And this I figure that this tool is not just going to pick your information and give you a breakdown of whatever information needs to be on the CV, but then it's going to research your organization. I mean, the organization you're applying to. It's going to research on them and put together information about you that sells you to the organization in such a way that you become a very, very important personnel in the interview room, even while they are trying to review your CV. So thank you very much. Good news for joining us tonight and for sharing those insightful tips and for letting us know how those digital tools can help us. And I believe that beyond AI and AI and AI and AI, we have some tools that are not really AI inclined, but then can serve us better. But then I believe that as we continue the conversation tonight, we're going to get more insights, more ideas on these digital tools and how we can adopt them for our own personal development and business growth. And that is why we're having this conversation tonight, of course, and no other reason just because of you. So we're going to go straight to question 4 quickly. And question 4 Quickly moving on to question 4, because of our time. Uh, Sorry, pardon me. I think I can't locate the question. There is a mix up here. Okay, I can't locate the question. And good news. The questions will be forwarded to you so that you can also always read through the questions and as we continue with the conversation, so that we don't drag time behind. So, question 4 from my hand to you is how can digital tools help businesses scale and expand their reach? Now, you've been talking about search engine optimization, and let's really talk about those tools beyond search engine, beyond digital marketing and the likes. Let's go straight to tools that are used in-house in business environment that helps businesses scale and expand their reach, and what opportunity do they offer for career development also?
Okay. So digital tools can help businesses to scale and expand their reach. You say let's not talk about search engine optimization. Okay, I'm not going to go into search engine optimization, but a digital tool I want to mention here is also social media marketing, social media platforms, and Google. Google will help you to reach a wider audience. There is what we call Google My Business Profile. Aside blogging, there's what we call Google My Business Profile. Every business owner should have a Google My Business Profile, because it will help you that whenever anyone is searching for something related to your business, the person will see it. Let's say you are into cyber security and you have a Google My Business Profile well optimized, and someone comes to search for something cyber security, the person will see your business, and you're using this digital to Google to scale and expand your reach. You reach a wider audience, like people from different parts of the world. Even using social media platforms, it also help you to reach different people from different parts of the world. So digital tools will help you to scale your business. Even when it comes to AI, it will help you to write your content. You can even give AI a topic and tell AI, this is what I want to do. This is the audience I want to target. How will I do this? What is their pain points? How will I be able to reach them? So the AI will be able to write that content according to what you gave it to write, and you'll be able to scale your business. How about coming up with business ideas? Digital tool can also help you either come up with a business idea, or you already have a business idea and you give it to an AI to help you expand that your business idea, like explain what and what you need to do. So digital tools are there to help you scale your business, expand your reach, and reach a wider audience.
All right, thank you very much. Good news. Thank you very much. And let's move straight to question 5. Because of our time, we want to be able to catch up with time. We still have quite a number of questions to deal with, and the issue of the question displaying on the screen has been sorted out, and you have it on the screen also for the audience. And there, please, audience, if you're joining us right now, please drop a comment in the comment section. Let's get to meet you. Let's know where you are joining us from, and what you feel about the conversation tonight. And if you have a question for us, please feel free to ask your questions in the comment section. Question 5 says, what are the essential digital tools for business? Even I haven't understand. Okay, businesses need digital tools to scale, to enhance their reach, to expand their goal, to expand their productivity, to expand their profitability. So, what are the essential digital tools for businesses for business success, and how can they enhance career uh, prospects?
Okay, so essential digital tools every business owner needs to have is number one, a website.
All right.
Every business owner needs to have a website. So that's number one. Number two, you need to have an email newsletter. Maybe you want to sign up with MailChimp or a lot of them out there. You need it because you need to be sending out emails to people. Number three, you need to be on a social media platform. You must not be on all the social media platforms. You can choose one or two where your target audience are residing. Another essential digital tool you need is Canva for your social media content, and even for your presentation, to present something to clients, to prospects. You need it because there are a lot of them. You don't need to be an expert, you don't need to be a pro in graphic design. With Canva you can be able to do that. Another essential tool you need is your PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, like lots of them. You need the Google Drive, maybe to be creating your content. That's I use it often for my content creation. So there are lots of them you can use, and these are the essential ones. I don't want to be going into those sophisticated ones like Adobe Premiere Pro and the rest. Those ones need somebody to have the expertise to use them. But something like Canva, InShot, CapCut, those ones are very easy. You can be able to maneuver yourselves and be able to get what you need to push your business forward. And these things will enhance your career as well. If you are into career something and you know how to use Canva, you know how to do email automation, those things you can put them in your CV depending on the job you are applying for, and that will boost your the opportunity for them to hire you. That will help it.
All right, thank you very much. I haven't understood that the other tools like Canva, like Google Doc, understanding Google My Business Space is also another important one. I want to quickly add to what Goodness mentioned to us, and Google My Business Space. I think she mentioned it earlier to us, and you for businesses, there are unlimited. Let me use the word unlimited. The resources out there. If only we'll be deliberate enough to what search them out, we'll be able to get as many of them as possible. And some of them are not so technical for us to have access to them to be able to use them and engage with those tools. But then, as you become deliberate about those tools, you get to know much more out there. And being deliberate about those tools is why we are having this conversation tonight. And Goodness has taken our time to what actually research and gather information so that we can share this knowledge tonight on the show at the Corporate Life Studio. And tonight we're still on the conversation. Remember, the conversation for us tonight is understanding the importance of digital tools for business and career growth. And we've been discussing it for the past 20 minutes or more. And then we will come to the end of this conversation very soon. But then, before we come to the end of the conversation, before we even move close to the end of the conversation, we quickly want to dive into the next question. That is question six. And in question six, we want to ask Goodness. I mean, good news. Pardon me for that once again. Goodness. How do these influence business, uh, innovation, and creativity? That's the first part of the question. How do digital tools influence business, innovation, and creativity? And what impact do they have on career growth? That's the question six.
Okay, let me use AI as an example. We have a Meta.ai, we have ChatGPT, we have there's another one I'm trying to remember. Okay, let me just go with these two. I'm going for business first. It will help you in your innovation of your business and creativity. Let's say for someone who does not have an office, like you are an online business owner and you don't have an office, so you can use all these AI tools like Meta.ai. I mentioned that one is very free to use. You can use it to come up with something, to design something for your business, like to have a digital office. If you just give it a prompt, that's creativity coming in. You just give it a prompt, say, I need to help me, okay, imagine a realistic background of so office. You put all the things you want to have in your office, put your business name and things like that. It's going to do that. Then you can now do a video of yours. Maybe you want to post online, or you have your product you want to post online, and you can now edit it using that image you've already created using an AI. You can now edit it and use it for your background where you are doing your videos or your image or your products that you want to sell. Those things are innovation and creativity. Then how about people that they don't want they can't face the camera? There are various ways to do faceless videos. We have example is DID. I used to use that before when I was doing my YouTube channel. I didn't want to show my face because of 9 to 5 job and the rest. So you can use it, just record your voiceover, and then there are ways to do it. And that's AI that you generated. The AI image generated will just be the one to be saying whatever you are saying. So that's creativity and innovation in your business. And you can use it to even, a lot of people have monetized faceless YouTube channels. So you can use it either on your Instagram, either YouTube, wherever, anywhere at all you can use it. Then when it comes to career as well, you can also use it to grow your business. Like there is a friend of mine that wanted to go for an, okay, they invited her for an interview, and the question they asked her before, there are some persons that when they are inviting you for an interview, they'll give you some questions you answer. One of them is that she should set up an automated email. How do you set up an automated email? So if it's someone that doesn't have this idea, how will you not get that job? So knowing all these things, digital tools will help you in your career growth.
All right, thank you very much. Knowing these digital tools will help you, of course, to grow in your career, and especially, but most of the time, your examples have been more of those who do media, who do digital marketing, those who do things around media and marketing, sales, uh, e-products. What about those who does physical labor in the place of work? Are there any digital tools that relate to them in any way? What about an accountant? Are there digital tools that are peculiar to them? What about storekeepers? Are there digital tools that relate to them? That is one of the reasons why we're having this conversation. And that's why I said let's not limit the conversation to just SEOs and digital marketing and the like. So that's what I'm asking you. Good news. I don't know if you understand my question.
Digital tools that people that are into labor can use, people that are not digital marketers can use, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I mentioned them earlier. Even people that are not into digital marketing can use Canva. That's not is not a tool for digital marketers. Microsoft Excel, they are not tools for digital marketers. Even AI is not just digital marketers. Anyone at all can use it. Like I have someone, she's into hair. She sells hair, and she has come to me to learn all these AI, like the one I explained, using it to, you know, to create a an office, because she
Mm.
sells hairs and she doesn't have any physical shop. She came to me and I taught her how to use Meta.ai to create an office, like a shop. She put her business name and things like that. So it's not just all about digital marketing. People that are selling, people that whatever you are doing, you can use all these digital tools. It's just for you to know how to do it, or meet someone who knows how to do it to teach you.
All right, thank you very much. All these tools are also relative to whatever you're doing. That's what we're getting from the conversation so far. So don't feel limited, don't feel excused from our conversation. And that is why I asked that question once again, so that good news can shed more light that yes, if you are into labor, if you are into hard labor, if you're into physical engagement in your place of work, you have some digital tools that can also enhance you. And we have some digital tools that also helps you to what become more knowledgeable about the space or the career path you have chosen. So many of them out there. That's why we're having this conversation tonight. And we'll quickly move on to the next question because of our time. We want to be able to save time so that we can have more questions treated from the audience point of view, if there are any. That's why we're going straight to question 7. What are the consequences of not adopting digital tools in business and career development, and how can they hinder growth?
Okay, so the consequences is that, earlier I said it will help you to expand and reach more people. So one of the biggest consequences is that you will not be able to reach a wider audience. Like your clients, people that will buy from you, they are everywhere. So when you are not using all these two tools, you will not be able to reach them. You will not even be able to know the language that they speak, the language you'll be able to speak for you to be able to reach them. Or you are someone who is a career person and you don't know all these two tools, you will not be able to get jobs. Like there are today high in demand jobs out there. Example, copywriting. That's one of the high in demand skills out there, and you don't know how to use all these digital skills. How will you not get that job since they are high in demand? So it's really going to affect you. You will not be able to move far in your business. You will not be able to grow in your career. Or even some persons, I even heard that some persons use ChatGPT to write mails. They will tell ChatGPT to construct an email for them. So you are a career person and you don't know how to use things like this to improve your work at your workplace. People will be doing better and you are there. Maybe they'll give you something to do and it will take you hours to do it. Why someone who knows how to why someone who knows how to make use of these digital tools can do that in just few minutes, like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, the person is done, and you are using
Mm,
hours to do it. So it's actually going to hinder your career growth.
mm, mm. Interesting, interesting. Thank you very much. One thing I've gathered, I mean, some of the information I've gathered from what you said will be it will reduce productivity in a way if you don't know how to use it to, of course, because in today's era of business and workplaces, digital tools are very, very important. Understanding how to apply them to your daily activity is very, very key to your career success stories or business growth. So thank you very much. Our productivity has to do with time, and we're talking about time management for us on the show tonight, and that's why we will be moving straight to question so that we can beat time on the show tonight. And question 8, of course, is displayed on the screen for us to have access to it here in on the show. Question 8 is, how can digital tools bridge skill gap and enhance career development, and what benefits do they offer for business growth?
Okay, so yeah, digital tools will help you to bridge the skill gaps. There are some recruiters today, when they are putting out job opportunities out there, and they will put skills that you will have. Some of them may say having knowledge of Canva will be an additional. There's an English they usually put there, like having knowledge of this will be better. It's good you have knowledge power, maybe Microsoft Power BI, and
A plus.
it's an additional advantage. Yes, will be an additional advantage. So when you know all these digital skills, it will bridge that skill gap.
Mm.
Like that job you want to apply for, and they are saying having knowledge of Adobe Premiere Pro is an added advantage. You will quickly apply for that job knowing that you know Adobe Premiere Pro, you know how to design a website, you know how to do this and that. So those things will help you to enhance your career. Those gaps, you already have all those skills. So you can be able, anyone they say, okay, come and do this, you'll be able to do this, come and do this, you'll be able to, because you know how to use all those tools, and it will
Mm.
benefit you. Even if you're a business owner, you don't really need to go and start employing a video editor, graphic designer, an accountant, and things like that, because you can be able to do them. Although that does not mean you do everything on your own. No, you can get people to help you, but you don't need to employ people for everything, because you can use some of those tools to enhance and grow your business.
Okay, when you said even as a business person, yes, you don't need to do everything. It reminded me of a tool that can help you create an invoice. Can you point? Do you know that tool? The name of the tool, for the sake of those that are in business and they want an invoice, instead of going to the print office every now and then. So I don't know if you can
Yeah.
remember that.
There is
What they
one I use. Let me check my phone. There is one I usually use to create. It's called Receipt Fast. So that's what I
receipt
use.
receipt what?
Receipt Fast. Receipt Fast. Receipt
Oh,
Fast.
receipt
That's what I
fast.
use.
All right.
Is an app I downloaded from Google Play Store. So whoever that pays for my training or services or anything, I use it to write and send to the person. I don't need to be doing physical invoice. No, just
All right.
to sign it, my digital signature, send to the person.
Wow, wow. See how interesting digital tools can be. Even on your mobile phone, you have your receipt printed out, necessarily going to the print office, spending money on paper. Digital tools has come to what? Reduce a lot of stress on us. When I say stress on your pocket financially, stress on your mental health, having to deal with disappointment from the office of the print office, and you saw an error on the printed copy of the receipt, and you felt bad about it, and you have to return everything back to the printer, and all these things are what digital tools, the knowledge of digital tools is going to help you resolve. And that is why we're having this conversation, of course. And we've been dealing with this conversation for the past 45 minutes now on the show. This is the Corporate Life Show with McAden. I'm so excited we're doing this today. And we want to take a quick short break. And when we return, okay, let's just take one more question before the break. Let's take one more question before the break. And after the question, we will come back we'll take a break, and we'll finish up with a conversation tonight. And that's taking us to question number 9. Question 9. Uh, what is the future of digital tools in businesses and career development? And how can individuals prepare to leverage them for success?
The future is that it will continue to get better. It will continue to get better. So whether you are a career person, whether you are an individual doing your business, you need to embrace using digital tools today to enhance your career, to grow your business, because we are not going back. Like, we are not going back. We are already in a digital area, is forward ever. So we need to learn how to do this. It's not that this digital tool, they will come and take the jobs that we are doing totally. No, but they will help us to do better in our business, in our workplaces. So my advice to everyone is, go and learn one or two essential digital tools depending on what you are doing. If you are working, the digital tools that you need that will enhance your productivity at work, learn them. If you are a business person, there are lots of digital tools you need to learn, but you will not learn them at once, just one after the other. Just learn them to improve your business and get better.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's gonna get better, and of course, AI is already telling us that things are gonna get better. And for those who have that phobia of digital tools or tech inclined, you should go and pick up the lesson on how to counter the phobia for tech advancement, because whether you like it or not, it's coming, and is coming to stay, is coming to take over. It's going to be something that in the future is no longer something new, but it's something that is everywhere. And then if it is everywhere, you don't want to be found missing. And that is why we want to use this opportunity to encourage you to pick up one or two digital skills for you to learn. Yeah, right now you have the time. So we will take a short break, and when we return, of course, when we return, we will ask the final question for tonight's conversation. And all right, yes, yes, yes. It is still the Corporate Life Show with McAden. Of course, this show takes place every Friday evening, and with no exception, we discuss matters that borders on professionals, their lifestyle, their family, their career, their businesses. Even as an entrepreneur, we make sure we cover important topics that affect you. And tonight we have been dealing with understanding digital tools, understanding the importance of digital tools for business growth and career growth. And with me in the studio tonight has been a wonderful personality, someone you can always count on to what for more information about the topic of consideration tonight. That is goodness, and she'll be joining me back in the studio to answer the final questions for us on the show tonight, and we can call it an evening, a wonderful evening for everyone. I believe studio Goodness is still with us here in the studio. Thank you very much, Goodness. How's been the conversation so far for you?
So interesting.
All right, thank you very much. So we're gonna move straight to the last question. That's the second to the last question before we the last question, and that'll be the question number 10. And please, audience out there, if you're watching us and you have questions, you can drop it. We'll definitely come back to it at the end of the world conversation on the show tonight. And the Goodness will deal with your question as you drop them, so that you don't go back with doubt or fear in your mind that, oh, I can't be in this space, I can't handle the pressure of learning or understanding digital tools as it may pertain to you as an individual. Remember, there's a corporate live show, and we will continue with the conversation with question 10. Question 10 says, what are your best secret digital tools, and what do you do with them?
Okay, so the best digital tool, like you were saying, I talk
Yeah.
about SEO and the rest. That is my niche. So I'm also going to talk about the
Okay.
digital tool I use. So the base is rank maths. So that is the best digital tool I use for my SEO. Another one I use is Grammarly, because as a content writer, you need to, write your content and ensure that you don't have grammatical errors and the rest. So that's another important one. Another one which I don't do without is my Google Doc. I use my Google Doc in all the content I create, be it social media content, be it my blog content, whatever at all is my Google Doc. So I don't play with it. Another digital tool I always use is Canva. So whether it is a social media post, whether it's something I'm putting out there on my website, I use Canva to design that graphic, or I use Pixel Lab. But that Pixel Lab is more sophisticated. So, but Canva, it's another one I use when it comes to video. So these are the digital tools I use, and I also use SEMrush or Ubersuggest, Google Search Console, Google Analytics, lots of them.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. So, it's a lot of digital tools out there, and there's a problem of uh, staying in vogue, staying with a trend, knowing what is out there, what is the new digital tools out there. So, turn for us for question 11, and is the last question for us on the show tonight. Explain what I'm trying to what ask. Now, the question is, how does one stay up to date on these innovative digital tools released or trends?
So my advice is join groups that are related to your niche, be it groups on LinkedIn, be it groups on Facebook. Just try to join groups where your people are residing. So you'll be getting updates on what is happening. The like for example, me that is into SEO, you can join Reddit and lots of them are there. So they'll be telling you about Google updates and things like that. So find where your audience are, join those groups. Also try to be active on social media platforms. Not just
Mm.
being active and watching all those entertainment videos, funny. No, 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 no. Try to follow authorities, people that are experts in your niche. So they'll be giving you updates. When you follow them, whenever they are making their posts, if there's any changes, they will post new releases, new digital tools that have been released. They are the ones that will post them first, and you will see and know about it even before it starts trending. So that is the advice I will give everyone watching us today.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's been a conversation here at the Corporate Live Studio, and we've been discussing this wonderful conversation. We've been dealing with this topic as it affects you, whether you are a business owner or you are a professional seeking growth in your career pursuit. This conversation affects you, and for us in the studio, I think we've done justice to this conversation tonight, and we are so happy that yes, we've been able to bring this conversation to a close with that final question. And from all of us in the studio at the Corporate Live Show, we want to say a very big thank you to Good News for the conversation out tonight, for your contribution, and we say a very big thank you to you for joining us in the studio for time. I know it can be very tough, very demanding for us, for people to actually commit time and resources to join conversation like this. But then it is what we do, and it is what we love to do every Friday evening. Thank you very much once again. Good news, Chinwendu Obarisiagbor. Thank you very much for being here on the show with us tonight. Thank you. Any last word you want to share with our audience before you go tonight?
Okay, I already said it that everyone should try to, follow people that are experts in their niche so that you get updates, and try to learn digital tools that you need, whether as a business person, whether as a career person. Look for that one, two, or three digital tool you need that will enhance your career, that will enhance your business. Learn them. If you can't understand them by just watching YouTube videos, reach out to someone that you know that knows it. Pay for his or her training. It's because some of us don't like paying for trainings, but you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your business. If it is that one small $1 or $2, pay and learn that thing and improve your business. It will
All
surely
right,
get better.
that is it from good news for you. Pay for that trading today and get educated, get that knowledge because it may be a lifesaver, it may be a career saver, it may be a business saver tomorrow. You can never tell, and you don't want to be in that situation where you say, "Oh, and good news said it all." I can say amen, but but this one is not a matter of prayer. If you have not taken time to pay for that course today, and you need that knowledge tomorrow, don't think it will come cheaply. Then you have to pay even double for it. And for us in the studio tonight, it's been a wonderful time with good news and sharing a lot of information regarding understanding, of course, digital tools for business and career growth. Thank you once again for everyone that joined us. Thank you for staying tuned and thank you for dropping your comment. Because of our time, we would like to go tonight and say good night to everyone and have a wonderful weekend. Good night to you, madam. Thank you very much.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye, everyone, for staying. I mean, everyone, and thank you for joining us in the conversation tonight. This is the Corporate Live Show with McAden. This show takes place every Friday evening. We discuss important topics, and next week Friday is going to be an interesting time once again at the Corporate Live Show. Please do join us. Make it a date with us next week Friday, 7 on the dot. And of course, your time will not be a wasted one. Thank you and